Me.
One of us.
Depending on changes, I can try picking it up next expansion if we just need another melee. I haven't played it since Shadowbringers, though.
I don't think none of us have really
We'll
spent
see.
enough time on it.
We'll see in 18 months.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think we want to give up Picto even in
I didn't mean to write this down. Unless I just had the falling of depending on changes, I can try picking it up next Picto.
Yeah, no big dog. I think Power of the Picto needs to remain, even in unless they severely
we'll
take
see,
the pain
again,
out of
we'll see in 18 months what they do with the jobs. Right?
Is it actually 18 before next Saturday?
No, they're supposed to rework everything.
Oh,
they're supposed to rebuild everything from the ground up again this week.
Just next X pack should be over a year, right?
Ooh, check.
Oh, yeah. Like X packs are like a year after, like more than a year after the raids are like a month. So.
Check your food and gear and stuff.
オーナーの悪行は許されません。私は挑戦者を応援させてもらいます。
My favorite National Geographic special,
Oh, what?
My favorite National Geographic special, everything burns.
We got Garuda on the cover.
It's a Hera Desert. Garuda? My Garuda?
Yo, what's spooky? Sorry.
Scholar knows got Mack trucks.
Everyone, get out of there! Cards. I'm deploying wings. Center. Break. Front right. Fuck me in the ass, man.
New part of light here. I will not have it later.
Provoking. Assembly line. I have rep.
Make sure we split into groups here.
I will save my rep for the other one. Use your rep now. Use it now. Okay, I was gonna say, do you have it?
I do.
Whatever, it's fine.
Swap. Knock back from left first. Into your groups again. Divining. Swap. I didn't see.
Use knockback res right now.
I'll have it. Over. Bro, it's on the stack, people. Like, the spread can't look at that shit, bro. Like, stack your eating socks, bro. Just look at it.
Right to left.
Choose 07.
Like, I'd love to call it, but my spread spot is legit the worst one, so. Like, if I spread first, I'm not looking at that fucking boss.
挑戦者が細胞に寄生された。落ち着いて対処だ。なんとおぞましい、腕が伸びているぞ。この動き巻きつこうとしているようだ。逃げてくれ挑戦者。挑戦者攻撃を当てさせません。
Corners.
大変だ。リングが破壊されてしまった。
I'm playing wings. Sun. Okay.
ここでダウン。さあ復活できるか。オーナーの悪行は許されません。私は挑戦者を応援させてもらいます。
Assembly line.
伝説のリンドブルムの力なのか。挑戦者が細胞に寄生された。落ち着いて対処だ。なんとおぞましい。腕が伸びているぞ。この動き巻きつこうとしているようだ。逃げてくれ挑戦者。
Take those fucking.
攻撃を当てさせません。
Oh, never mind. We'll see you later. Too soon, Junior.
Painting. I would also like to see a mechanic with this one. Trying to put more lead in the paint.
No, I would like to introduce myself. Oh no. Oh, I'm back.
Cards.
Little swapperoo.
大変だ。リングが破壊されてしまった。
Flying wings. Center. Break. Front left.
I'm in.
Up.
Oh, that's not my man. What the fuck?
You can never be happy with
Never up.
anything, dog.
Heal us, heal us, heal us. Larger, yourself.
Never be happy. You had
Nope,
2
nope.
seconds of it gone.
Yep.
Ah,
Okay, well, you need to heal everyone up first before you worry about resing him. That's happened twice.
I mean, realistically, the motherfucker shouldn't be dead. Like,
I'm aware, but in that case, that has happened twice where he went to rest the person, splatter shit's being cast, and then we're not getting healed.
That also would have been fine if I had literally a single frame longer because tier 3 went off and I just didn't get healed by it.
You're saying it's avoidable if you cast the heal first and then res. Like, again, it's not
オー
ideal.
ナーの悪行は許されません。私は挑戦者を応援させてもらいます。
I'd also like to say we were all fucking cranking Apple.
fuck yeah. My crit rate was dog shit.
It was fucking crank city, bitch. That's all I gotta say. Scholar had to fucking tell it over with.
Yo, assembly line.
He really likes the assembly line.
Yeah, see
I
him
do too.
assembly line enjoyer.
I'm a big fan.
It's like everyone moves out of the way, and you know, okay, I used my mitt on myself,
Big
man.
fucking assembly line enjoyer.
I used my buddy mitt on myself, man. Are we even getting shields during that?
I'll have you know the Scholar's very allergic to shielding.
Great.
Yeah,
I kind of figured that when I looked up his shit in my...
Yeah, I was gonna say, Jason-
purples and the oranges and the-
I have to.
literally use everything in your mitigation kit that's not AoE and that's not fucking your 2-minute mitigation.
Yeah.
I use it all.
If I'm last for Tank Buster, the Bulwark drops off. That's probably why. So I need to shift it a little bit off. That's on me.
You telling me it's a one of each for the purple ball?
私は挑戦
You're
者
telling me if you gotta stay late for assembly line, you fucking devour cogs?
Yes.
No overtime shit? Fuck.
We got a little hiccup on the track. It's me. I'm the track.
I like to devour cogs.
That's good, Jeff.
Depends.
Yeah, just depending on where it is, I'll just have to shift Bulwark to make it more comfy.
腕が蛇になったこれが伝説のリンドブルムの力なのか挑戦者が細胞に寄生された落ち着いて対処だなんとおぞましい腕が伸びているぞ この動き巻きつこうとしているようだ逃げてくれ挑戦者
Yes. Sack Brothers exit. With the actual, like, link
Brother.
Yeah, the actual.
Reppin'.
all three Sack Brothers.
Cardinals.
大変だリングが破壊されてしまった
Up Preparing a wing. Oh, okay. Center. Break. Run right.
Gonna need a lot of heals. He's hard of light.
Why don't we just wipe this?
You only have to go max melee there, Jason, as long as the other person breaks correctly. And then you can cut back in. You don't
Okay.
need full corner. Your ship breaks like about max melee, so
I was gonna say I've been running like straight north to try to avoid you, Jason. Like, which is I'm trying to give you more space by doing that.
Yeah, I'm just going to the position on the map, but if that's the case, I'll try to get closer so I can... If it's the other opposite, then I'll...
If you notice, it just snapshots a little bit before. Like, it's a tight dodge even for us in the corner, so I can imagine being like the second spot. Like, you pretty much have to go as soon as that thing breaks on you, if that makes sense.
Yep.
Like, it breaks a little earlier than when you get to the spot. That's all. Just look up for that and you got that.
Because I've been starting north and running. See the arrow, not the arrow, the tiling you're on right now, the white tiling in between the diamonds leading to the one marker. I've been running like basically in that formation.
Okay.
That's how I've been running. So I don't know if that like will help you with spacing or anything like that.
I'll make a gauge. I'll still keeping that. Yeah, I'll figure it. At this goal.
Alright, Abel needed a repair. I'm gonna assume he got it repaired. I wasn't paying attention to it.
Divine Benison Preston, please.
I didn't have my hand on my button.
Dorkin.
No, I was two-handing my fucking keyboard to some of my abilities from the other time I wanted to.
That's on me. That's my bed.
Yeah.
At least the scholar understands how tight the check is, because he's not being a little bitch about us jumping.
I'm trying to get those two casts off there. Fucking stupid. Disoriented on which way it was facing.
There's some of them.
Him doing Chu and like not being with us is fucking me up, dude.
Definitely almost got me the first couple times, and used to the fuckery now.
I don't know why the fuck we're doing it there.
definitely a nonsensical place to put it.
The mid probably covers a stack.
That's the only thing I can think of is hopefully the mist covering.
Under the stack, but the
Yay!
explosion thing.
Assemble.
Yeah. Instead of lock in, it's clock in.
No! Don't make me go back to work, please.
We all lift.
Together.
Fucking annoyed there, bro. I haven't shot anybody there yet.
What a spicy sequence of events.
That's way cooler than what they were going to do with it from the normal.
Yeah. To be honest, the mechanics actually not too bad.
I feel like all the mechanics in that fight are pretty cool.
So Urk walked alongside me while I was exiting, so I like banked hard left, and then I almost ran into Abel's puddle outside. I was like, that was what I was saying, it was a spicy sequence of events. Alright, cards.
And no baseball.
Oh, the Cardinals? Yo! Yeah, represent.
The team, the Cardinals?
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Baseball
Yeah, that's represent.
Your team.
Sorry. Yeah.
Oh, Missouri.
In St. Piss, right?
Me. Wing.
Hand.
Pretty sure I'm snapshotting it. Maybe? No. Center.
I lose my mind.
Front. Front left. Side route.
Found a secret hideout.
Mortal. That'll be 3 window 2. I have Divine.
I also have Reprisal. I'm using it right now.
I have a Divine.
Oh, Hammer Divine.
I meant to hand.
Oh, wait, okay, yo, big focus here. Big focus here. Sports on right, DPS left.
Swap.
Left or right?
Repping.
Split up.
Knock back from left to right.
これはまさか再生能力が暴走している
I have wings, but just staying your relative.
Yeah, get
No,
there,
group up, group up, group up. Use them right now. There. Now split.
Knock back from yep, right to left.
何度も再生を繰り返しています
Send whatever you got.
You should die.
Yeah, he will.
Yeah, I got 1 minute here, so I think it's better to 1 minute than LB1.
インドブルム
You make that call.
がれているぞ
Send
Oh,
one with it.
we got it.
Still mid this, cause
Yeah, mid this.
yeah, mid
Somebody,
this. in
somebody has
case.
to survive.
I will.
Does that hurt?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, not too bad.
Congrats, guys. Part 2! Yay!
Yeah, I have no idea what we're doing in 2, but
I have no idea either.
I looked at
Okay.
POVs and I still can't understand.
インドブルムの
For well, the start of it is like a raid wide, and then it's the first replication. And there's spread spots that
が
we need
脈
to
打って
do.
いる何やらまがまがしいことが起ころうとし
I
てい
want to
ます
watch this.
well, enjoy. You're gonna watch it every fucking time.
For at least the first time, let me save her.
細胞が何か
It
に
was just the
な
blood
ろうと
golem
している
from fucking Hungary.
Damn,
What's
yo, I
hitting
kinda
the blood
it,
dance macabre right now?
damn.
I was thinking like Remnant.
Yeah, imagine the dance macabre right now and then fucking that piano key. Dong.
Oh my goodness!
Oh my goodness! I'm gonna hit the boss.
戦いは終わりません
Is there a marker set for this?
There should
Yeah.
What
What did I see there?
We'll just have fun and hit it
Oops.
for the first time, right?
Looks like it's a top priority.
Katie,
So there-
flame.
Yeah, that raid wide you want every minute.
In the game?
In the
Well, not in the game, but you want like Feint, Addle, Reprisal, and Spread Low, minimally.
Yo, holy shit! There's 5 of them! Oh my god.
Oh!
Horizontal cleaves.
Oh shit!
The boss
Other side?
cleaves.
なんてことだ分裂して増えていくぞ
Will they do horizontal cleaves again?
Oh, what the fuck?
They will, yeah.
I got
But the
this.
you ignore the cleaves.
What's with
Yeah,
the
you-
slams? That's gotta be aggro.
You entirely ignore the cleaves because the static positions end up like you're gonna be safe or you wiggle out of it, basically.
I don't even. Which rate line are we even looking at for this?
Just-
friend still or?
It's three different for all the different mechanics. Go to the WTF dig I put into
It's not even updated.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, that phase bin I posted has the DN replication everybody does in PF.
Oh, they got a
Okay.
construction.
Yeah, this arena's sick, bro.
I'll digest it slowly.
Okay, DN replication is what we're looking at for now, is all I need to know. Yes. Me and the sack. We are paired up.
Somebody wanted to play waymarks while we look all this. I don't know how to do they have a...
That link you have isn't updated. It's still the part one for me.
Yeah, so if you go to the first paste bin that JC posted, we're looking at DN replication, because that's at least how PF's doing that right now, so. That's the
Which
first
one?
mechanic. DN replication in the first top paste bin, M12S modified. There's 4 raid plans in there. I'm assuming that's all for P2 right now.
Alright, so we
need to clean that fucking channel or split it or something.
I'll clean it up.
Make sure you don't get kicked as well. Move around. I know it's stupid.
Me and Brother Kyle.
Okay, shimmy towards your partner when that appears.
I don't even see P2 in this.
Just the third line, DN replication. These are all like P2 mechanics.
You click on the paste bin that JC put in M12S.
No, I clicked on your link for the WTF website.
That one also has it, but
I can't find the markers, so we'll just freehand them.
There's all. And then this is DN replication.
two of them will cleave. One will do a fire partner stack.
I have 14-minute anyway.
Guess I'll skip the range slides.
Yeah, just skip the range slides, do melee.
Yep.
I'm trying to look at them. My brain hurts already.
Just yeah. Try not to overwhelm. This fight's already gonna be a doozy.
Fight only 20. Is there only 21 slides for this whole fight, or is this just the opening mechanic?
No,
This
that's
is
that's the first mechanic.
There's like 5 different pace spins. 4 to 5
Yeah.
different pace spins.
I think in total it was like a 95 slides or some shit.
On studying. Because that's what we're all gonna do. Okay.
You guys moved recently?
Yeah.
We've got fucking 13 minutes, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, I have an idea of how it works. I just have to see it, obviously.
I have no fucking clue what we're doing. I'm reading, like, I'm on slide 19. I have no idea.
Yeah, I'm feeling the same.
I'm just assuming you don't overlap buffs. Like, try to sit on your clock and then.
Yeah, I'm reading the raid plan and just saying, yes, the raid plan is made of raid plan.
It seems like whoever gets dark debuff for melee side, like you're a smiler. That's all I can really put together. Like dark debuff, you just go to the center of the boss and you just sit there. Fire debuff is the people that actually have to do shit.
Fire just goes to the dark clone, to the waymarks it looks like, to bait the... Because if they have fire debuffs, they can't take the fire clone. So they just go to the dark clone to take that instead. That works.
Okay.
Let's try to do a couple pulls.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll
let's
try and
try.
break it down. Yeah, me, I like some break it down simple like that. Like you either do this or you don't. Yeah. Those slides are looking crazy.
First time here, so everyone's gonna be messing up. Let's do our best. I'll have my tank stance off for now. It's a one-hitter. Oh, I'll get to my partners. Here we go.
Oh yeah, that's good.
We're center, Kyle. Oh, I forgot about the kick. Okay, yeah, me and Kyle are center. You two, good luck.
We didn't get anything.
You don't even have a buff.
Yeah, you still do the fire mechanic. Like, you still go with the fire. Because we cannot take it.
Okay.
Yeah, regardless if you have fire debuff or not, you would have to do. I didn't see how they jumped. I did not see how they jumped.
So me and you had dark there. We wanted to bait fire.
Yeah, so like the idea is since the other two will go bait the dark clone, we're gonna be closer to the fire clone at that point. It should be opposite. Now I have to see how those clones jump. They're always gonna go on an intercard, so it's gonna be a line. We just have to figure out how it goes. I'll see how close we can get to the boss too. Kick. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention to the clones. I guess 4 and 3. Yay! Oh, I heard. No, 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 no.
That was meant for you.
Game's so lost.
I know it's with me, but I didn't want it. Yeah. Let me see this again.
Maybe you should see that again once we get out of the instance. We only have 8 minutes.
Yeah, let's just pull it and.
Yeah, just even if it's just try to dodge the kick. All right, just try to dodge the kick.
Okay, dude, the scholar potting. Like, might as well be blind, bro.
They're trying to push their resume number up.
Kick.
Making kick.
Up to the center, Kyle.
We need fire, but like which one? As much as like, you know, like just pull it for the next 6 minutes, we're gonna die there every fucking time. So if me or you get dark debuff, we have to bait fire from a clone because it's from the closest target.
If you're dark, you get a dark debuff, just go like to the middle of the boss, like actual boss. And you plant there. If we get a fire or no debuff, then we would have to do some mechanics. So slide 18 shows like if you get the dark debuffs, you just sit underneath.
Alright.
Alright, we can pull it like again.
I can't even tell the difference between the clones yet. Like I'm clipping it to look at later, so it's just
there is no difference between them.
Yeah, you have to know what. Yeah, you have to know what they did. What they did.
Yeah.
Yeah, before the kick.
Okay.
Just once you see the first initial cones, just look at the other 2 clones. That's probably your best bet.
I just keep track of the one that hits me.
Yeah, that's probably smart. Kick.
Oh god.
Okay, bro, it's gonna be that every time.
I'm getting in.
So I don't know if you want to keep track of the one that hits you so much as you want to keep track of the thing you need to get.
So
Well,
if you know exactly what hit you and you know where it moves, the opposite will be the other one. Because it's always
they
dark
always
fire,
alternate.
dark fire.
Yeah.
So if you keep track of one, you should know the other one directly across from it.
That's literally what I did, and I got struck by fire twice.
You went to the
I messed up because I died maybe.
Yeah, and it was many people like just out of position too.
So you went to the. We'll talk
I went
later.
directly across. I went directly across from northwest. No, sorry, northeast to southwest.
戦いは終わりません。行け挑戦者、絶対に諦めるな。
Pick.
Is that kid not half the arena? Or is it snapshots?
It's snapshots like giga early. It's like worse than gold beds.
Yeah, that was early as fuck.
You have to just like, I don't know, when those opponents do a reaction, like you gotta get behind the boss ASAP.
Yeah, well, I guess going back middle was not a bad idea because you might have to go across the arena for your fucking join or on range at least.
I have no clue what the fuck we're doing.
Yeah, I didn't do it.
One more pull.
I got it down. I'll do my best to explain it around the instance.
You will not.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Oh, okay, never mind then.
yeah.
Unless you type the explanation.
Yeah, I was gonna say, unless you got a typing explanation, we might have to ban you from talking.
I guess it's rough if you don't get any debuffs, and I couldn't figure out what clone to look at.
I don't even know.
We got time after this. Kick. Pile underneath. Those two got it.
We need fire, correct?
Yeah, we'll get fire if the air two do it, right?
So we would want the one from northwest, right?
I lost track of I lost track of where my fucking dark fucking.
Why is there not guys on the fucking circle, dog?
Also, this is gonna kick again, and then follow up busters. Yeah.
But yeah, you were correct in your thinking because my fire was southeast, so yours would have been northwest for melee.
Yeah, but do we need to take that?
Yeah, it would get baited on you, and I think the fire for melee is the middle of the arena. I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna see how close we can get. We don't have any more pulls.
So probably start with melee attack. Yeah, probably don't even need a lightning shot.
Yeah, you're gonna
But,
be
you know,
pretty close.
Oh, yeah,
I would like to move him towards the center.
One more quick pull, I guess. Let's go.
I don't.
That would be pointless. Whatever, fuck it. 50
Just to find
seconds.
out.
Alright.
That's how close we can
Just
get.
get it. Get the
Dude.
just kill him.
Kill boss.
Just kill him.
No tongue of God, my brother.
I hope
Yeah.
I hope you guys are ready to learn your one new city openers.
Be amazed as I whip his ass in 2 seconds.
TikTok literally doesn't have one, so I'm not really sure what to do.
Suffer.
See you, nerds.
Did we won?
You already failed!
What do you mean there are no party members?
Yeah, Ramus, zap him. Fuck. Okay. Damn, it's over. Yo, we won!
GG.
Where loot?
W. Alright, so let's take some time to review. Alright. So, like, Kyle, I'm gonna pull up my screen so we can talk about it. I think I pulled up my browser.
Yeah.
Alright. So, like, in the instance that both the melees get dark debuff, we just go center because the idea is we need the fire clone to bait onto us. What happens is the other melees are supposed to go close to the dark clone, so innately the fire clone will bait to us because
dark is a spread, correct?
Yeah, that's why those two should go.
They're taking the 2 number.
Yeah, they go to the waymarks farthest away from the fire clone. So that's why the fire clone would just hit us 2 in the middle if we were dark debuffs already.
Okay.
So that's
I was
why
trying to do that, but I just don't think I was doing it correctly. Obviously,
we just have to figure out where they jump to. I think that's the hardest part right now for us.
Yeah.
And then if we don't get a debuff, I don't know what to look at because nothing fired at us.
Yeah, we had that happen once.
If you don't have a debuff, you're basically your fire. Yeah, so it's just gonna.
Yeah, yeah, go ahead.
You should have. Try to see the clone next to you what they did or whatever.
Hopefully,
the fire clone does the punch, and the dark clone does the spitballs at people.
I guess.
So it's how you. So like, if you see the clone fucking punch the people next to you, then you know that's a fire clone, I guess. But I don't know, it's just
okay. That works actually. So Kyle, we're looking like to the clones next to us, left and right. One of them's gonna do a cone regardless. So the other one's either gonna do a fire or dark. Pay attention to the one next to you, and if it's dark and we don't get it somehow, or vice versa, if it's fire and it goes to somebody else, you know that's the fire clone. So just pay attention, and then when they shift around, it's gonna go in a sequence, always intercard, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
you're telling me I win the mechanic if we get the dark debuff. All right, sounds good.
Yes.
No, because me and Jason got it 4 times and we blew up every time. Okay.
Yeah, because they
but that could be other people do it wrong. Yeah.
It's literally everyone has a responsibility and they gotta do it perfect.
Yeah, I'm assuming if one person doesn't bait the dark shit right or whatever, the fire, like it all just goes fucked.
Yep.
So if fire and dark literally always swap spots, that would mean that the fire clone, they would just go north-south, like they would just swap, right?
I don't know how they jump actually, because they can go fire, dark, or dark, fire. From intercard.
I want to say it's not necessarily random, but like one of the 2 that are next to you, one's gonna jump close, and then one's gonna jump far in that lineup.
So they're always alternate, is what you're because that's what it says right here.
Yeah, if it's fire northeast, then it's dark after, and it's fire southwest, and then dark on the extreme southwest, like the last one.
Yeah, so
they're mirrored intercards, or is it not always intercards?
It's always intercards. They're going to either go north or across, like on the line.
Oh, there's not one in every intercard. It's fucking 4 in a line. I see.
Yeah.
Yep. And that's
just
why
completely ignored the other
so
one.
the range are dealing with the outer 2. We're dealing with the inner 2. Okay.
Correct. Yeah, so I guess we can take this.
Okay,
example.
that simplifies us looking for just the one asshole a lot better.
Yeah, let's take this for example. So in this case, we get fire.
Right.
That means we have the fire debuff. We're gonna have.
That means the dark guy was what? Fucking. He was north.
Yeah, the north guy is gonna be.
Not. Could it always be like that?
Yes.
Could the clones? So the clones on D.
Well, it could be east-west, right? Yeah.
I was gonna say, yeah. Can't east-west be?
But in this example, they're the ones shooting the cones on D and B, right? On the
correct.
Yeah.
Always the opposite. D and B or A and C will fire cones, and then the vice versa. The other two will have one or the other, or fire or dark.
Right.
So if we go down to...
So we pay attention to what hits us, look to where he goes, and then count over.
Can you ask that again?
That's where the prio comes in.
Another thing that helps is if you see a clone do a cleave, completely disregard that guy, in his entirety. Don't even pay him no mind. Other than maybe dodge his shit, but
yeah.
So he splits right here.
Fire or dark.
This fire clone splits, and he's gonna jump, and we get to kind of see which ways they jump. So in this case, the two fire clones jump to these two locations, and then if you know where the two fires jump, you know the other opposite's gonna be dark, always.
Right. So in that situation where me and you got fire first, we find the dark that's inside, and then we use the prio, right, where you go north clockwise, I go northwest counterclockwise.
Yep.
And we stand on the numbers.
Yep, closest to.
Or is that where they're saying you can just be under boss, and that's why it works?
You can be under boss, I'm pretty sure.
You need something to read. I just typed out everything.
I guess you might have to be on the.
We're just trying to look. So they get dark here and this clear, so he gets the free pattern. But I'm trying to look at so this would be dark behind me then, because that's what hit me.
Looks like so Preston's saying you have to use inner of the marker, so towards the center. Probably stand if you have to bait the dark.
It says to plant right on. Yeah, there's a slide that says it right there. Yeah, it says a plant right there on the corner. Look where the Viper is in the picture.
Closest to the boss middle. And away from the clone. So you go inner and then away from the clone you're trying to bait.
That's because the darks are spreads, right? Or no?
Yeah, it's probably so you don't clip each other. Yeah, because if you go two inside, I'd imagine you two would clip each other.
That might be what we were dying to. The two darks just catching the overlap of the spreads right there.
I mean, I was just going. I can't even tell what clone to go to is my fucking issue.
No, I'm just saying that's probably what was exploding 4 people in the middle was fucking that.
Damn, he's streaming. Who are you streaming to?
Veronica and others. She's at work. I gotta go into Twitch and YouTube.
Okay, yeah, so the fire guy actually does a Giga Slam, so I know this dude's the fire guy in this POV.
Yeah, and then So
the reason why the darks would just go middle, but they would not want to be standing directly on top of each other. If they're too close,
they can.
They can. Okay, I thought maybe.
They can.
Oh yeah, they can. I don't know. I thought there are.
Oh yeah, because the darks are eating the fire next, which is a stack. Okay.
Yeah.
It's a partner stack.
I was gonna say. Yeah.
Okay, so in this POV, this would be fire, and this is gonna be your dark would be opposite here. Oh wait, there's not. Oh yeah, he just jumped. So that's fire, and that's dark. He jumps twice.
No, he splits in half and then jumps.
Okay.
And it's like
So really,
yeah.
the fail condition there is if you are nothing or fire first. It's just being important to be on that slide there.
Yep. Knowing which direction you're gonna go to. So
Casey.
say if this was the dark one, if the fire clone in this instance was dark, I would go literally to 1, you would go to 2, and you would go to the corner.
Right there.
And then vice versa, I would go here. And then would be fire over here. It would just fire the stack onto the middle because that's the closest melees.
Right.
And we're far away, and we would be taking the 2 darks from this clone.
Okay.
That's why Dark has a pretty easy job, just hoping that the other people do theirs.
Because if the other two are obviously the 4 ranged are outside, and then the other 2 are in the right spot, ideally we get the stack every time.
Yep. Now the range guys, I don't know what you guys are doing, but I don't want to overwhelm my small little brain for all these other mechanics that are about to happen.
What happens next?
Looks like clone zone. Yay.
Is that staging? Because staging was after the Buster.
The range aren't doing anything different, really. Depending on your role, you can just think of, like, if you're fire, you go marker left of the fire clone if you look at him, and then depending on healer or DPS, if you're dark, you go either right or left of it on the marker.
This is where it becomes fake calibration.
Okay, yeah. I see this now. Because this would be your dark clone down here.
Replication 2.
Melee baiting.
Guess we should just pull up a video.
That's why I've got a POV stream right now. But like the guy gets
to Kyle. Or not Kyle.
The guy gets the free pattern, but you can see the thought process, like, because he's standing there. So this is the fire guy there because they got jumped on, right? And then he splits, like JC said. And then you gotta watch him. He's still right here.
So wherever he goes, they go.
Right here. Here's dark. Right, I'll pause it right here. If you watch it, this will be the melee spot, and this will be the range spot because that's the dark clone, the inner marker away.
And where's the fire at? To his
fire
to his left
underneath. Yeah, this is the fire guy right here. Melee's under the boss. You can see the Reaper's under there, and the other tank's under there. Solves, boom. Yeah, you can see those resolved ever so slightly.
I'm assuming that's why the markers are the way they are, to avoid the clone bullshit or the clone.
We need to find where these markers are because we've freehanded them, and now that I think of it, if they're wrong, we're gonna clip each other every time, right?
And what happens after that? Are y'all involving this?
This is like, so whatever direction he attacks, he will then attack like 180 the other direction or some shit.
No, it's any variation of 90 degrees. He can turn 90 to 100 and 270.
What?
So you have to go behind. Yeah, you gotta.
For the share buster there?
Yeah, there's also I think 2 busters after the kicks.
Big balls, hardcores basically.
If you return it back, Cody, to the buster.
Oh, fire, sorry.
That's fine. That's
good enough. We'll let this play anyways. It's not that far after. I kind of wanted to see what happened anyway. So yeah, your buster.
So he does that. He does the buster, and then he's gonna spin either 90, 100, 270, and then you have to go behind him. And here I think he does 180.
Okay, so you just want to look at the ass of his hitbox and make sure you get there.
Yeah, and then the tanks cross and take the buster. Top 2 aggro, so you need stance on.
Yep.
So what, did he invuln the first hit? Or you just avoid it?
He invulned first hit.
Does it last until the second? It probably
I think so.
Right?
Looks like it. Yeah, it lasts if he
close.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
10 seconds.
It's close.
Second, and a second extra. We'll just have to time it.
Okay, and then what we got next? Is this the clones?
Staging.
I think he's basically setting up the clones. These are us. You go to your the clone that you're attached to, I think. We'll see.
Oh, it looks like you actually get created your clone. Like, look, he's a dragoon.
And then 6 clones of him get spawned.
Okay, so you're just in front of your clone.
I think it depends. There's swaps and shit too.
There are swaps. I watched a couple of POVs, but I don't understand the swaps yet. Everyone understand the first part?
I'm getting
really.
So, like, what the fuck happened there? That was like a dynamo with like
I think what happens is everyone gets tethered to a mechanic, right? You have to go to your clone.
I know that. I'm talking about like what the fuck's happening. Like, how do they know to come up here and do Proteans or whatever this is? So like they're taking a 4-player, or is that irrelevant?
That's a 4-player stack with the cleaves going.
This one too. Okay, party. But how do they know? Like you said,
Was that his cone right there?
Yeah,
The
cone,
Dragoons?
yeah, I saw the cone go out just there. I don't know what causes it.
Yeah, excuse the fuck out of me, but we're raid plan.
It's there. And then our
do the clones spawn in any order when he puts them down?
He does.
Before that,
he does spawn them in a particular order. I think based on how they spawn, you set up like Light Party 1.
Yeah, he said it gets.
No, they all come down at the same time.
Oh, these guys? I thought you were talking about your own clones.
Well, they also all spawn at the same time. Yeah.
I just don't get like how they know what's gonna like Casa.
Does he have a debuff thing?
Maybe a Scaz bar?
Yeah, where's the
depending
debuff?
on what he's
Caspar.
None of the Caspars are going off. Or maybe it's just innately like the stacks go off every time and then the cones go off after.
Let me look at the raid plan here too. Why not? While we're watching this. That was Clone Zone there, that was right. What the fuck going on here?
This is like the super chain Athena shit. But how do you know what does what? They popped that?
Is it a donut? What is it?
I guess it's stored shit in there, I think, right?
Oh.
So it's a combo. It takes 2 of those super chains together in each, and then you would have to figure out how that goes off. I think we'll just have to.
Curious to why they popped one of each shape on each side.
Maybe to delay when they go in. Otherwise, they probably all go in at the same time.
That or it makes the mechanic fail, maybe? Because there was a dynamo heading into Delta, that's what they popped.
Yeah.
I'm assuming if it would have absorbed it when they did their resolving on B over there, it would have fucking killed them.
I think, so the ones they popped were the ones that went in the second set. Yay, more calibration.
Where is that? He's limit breaking just before this shit.
Twisted vision. Before we go in again, I'm gonna take a small break to feed dog and feed myself. I'm just watching with y'all.
What is this?
It's stored. I think that's what they were talking about
And
when
what,
you
and what, do you have to find the clone there was like cones, deformations there?
I think you just have to remember what was happening because it happens like 2 minutes later. Yay. Eight clones.
Oh yeah, okay.
This is definitely a fight where you have a lot of your own. You have a lot of responsibilities of your own, and you just have to manage it. Oh yeah, these meteors like come back later.
Yeah, they actually go off later.
Yep. You gotta remember where it was going off to, I think.
Oh, yeah, it's 2 minute going off right now too. We love that.
So he was defamation. Another different. Was it 2 defams? Yeah.
Well, I think this is when it reverts back to the meteors. Oh, great. You have to also bait a beam.
Cleansable doom. Yeah.
And you got
depending on the symbol on the rock, it's what it's gonna do to you.
Yeah, there was a beam coming out of this guy's. Like, ultimate relativity.
I'm assuming you want to like bait that to where it shoots out away from people.
Yeah.
Bro, the fucking announcer going through it, and as am I.
It's like,
what the fuck is
I'm not sure I understand what's going on anymore, folks.
I
Like,
think
yeah,
we have left the realm of. We just have to break it down and then go at it. Did you get a snapshot?
Yeah, you guys wanted a checkpoint, did you? All right.
Thank God they gave us a checkpoint.
Did you imagine a checkpoint with this shit?
This is definitely like ultimate level. What's happening?
That's the same one. He's responding to yeah.
Okay. And then the tank busters.
We just go behind wherever. Yeah.
Yeah. So
we just hug his ass.
Well, I'll have to figure out with you, Glenn, which direction I'm supposed to go.
Probably just
front right.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Okay. You go front left. I go front right.
Yeah, whatever way he faces it.
Okay.
Arcadian hell. Damn, I feel like they melted him though. Like, it's not. How long is the timeline for this guy?
I think it's also 8 minutes. Maybe. Maybe 10.
It looks like they almost insta-pull me. That's about 10 minutes.
They just enrage right there.
They did 2 of those, right? Was there another one?
Yeah, it
it has to
again and do
more
damage.
It gets stronger every time, yeah.
And it just covers the whole arena.
That kind of looks like very of hell. There's no way, yeah.
Okay, so you gotta kill him before the extra dupe shit there.
So what? There's probably like 3 major mechanics there.
At least 3 to 4.
Yeah,
we got to do replication twice, and then idyllic that's like the defams and shit, right?
You've done it.
Yeah,
idyllic is also with the towers and the meteors coming down. I think that's the biggest like mechanic we're gonna have to siphon through. Okay, I am going to feed dog and myself. I'll be back in a few.
Grab a snack then if you're getting food.
Yeah.
Check out some more POVs of that.
Yep. Be back, guys. Okay, I'm back.
Hello.
Is this the first mechanic?
No, it's idyllic. Or whatever, not idyllic. What is this clone
No, this is
replication
rep.
or whatever?
This is just
that's
the
the
first
first
mechanic.
mechanic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, no.
Yeah, because the melees are stacked in the middle, and then
Oh, yeah.
the red mage is fake melee.
Yeah, okay.
Here,
I was watching this video while I was eating.
Purple, you'll see the DPS is on the, or the melee, I should say, not tanks. The melee is on the counterclockwise. The
I told you I'm
counterclockwise
eating
going from
and watching
north
the video.
side of this purple AOE, and the tank is on the
Yeah, I do the
clockwise
thing where I
portion
eat
going
while
from
standing in the
AOE.
kitchen.
And then the same thing happens with the red. With the red
I did the
melees,
same
which
thing.
I was gonna
they
say
don't
man
really
of
need
culture.
to,
So
Just
my
fucking-
sub was half gone before I got upstairs.
Yeah, my food was on a napkin. It was a sandwich. I was
this
just.
next image, which will also help. So I'll have this side by side for you.
Sounds like no
to show
dishes
that,
to
like,
me.
why
Smart
this
man.
is where
Exactly.
they will be standing. But you always want to be like standing on the corner of these box markers to help indicate and show where you need to be.
The Limworm is creating more of itself!
Oh, I see the ranged have a just do nothing kind of roll too.
No.
I mean, other than move to the spot.
That's what everybody's doing. Just move to your spot.
The Limworm is creating more of itself!
Like that one there, you're not baiting a clone. You're just going to a safe spot, right?
Everybody's baiting a clone.
So after that,
Everybody will
you're
be
gonna
baiting
straight
one
into
clone
cleave.
during the second set.
Like a tank buster cleave, this is going to be a double target. So he's going to hit both of the tanks. And then he has a chance to spin in any amount of 90-degree turns. He can do a 90. He will always like turn. From my understanding, he always turns counterclockwise, and then he can turn 90 degrees, 180 degrees, or 270 degrees. So he'll do like a silly spin where he'll do a 270 spin and be facing the B marker. So every time afterwards, you need to check the arrows of the boss. The side arrows is what I use to make sure you're behind the boss. Then when you get behind the boss, the tanks will run through. And these are top 2 aggro baited, by the way. So if you do lose a tank, make sure that your melee or whoever is second in aggro is ready to go and sack so that you don't wipe the raid. But that is top 2 aggro baited. So our tanks would always run through, and they could potentially go max melee if we back here also go max melee. So there is 3 people going, like, all groups go max melee. Everyone can keep uptime here. We just chose not to do it for safety because it was just easier to roll a GCD. So after the tank buster, we'll be going into staging, and staging is like the first set of like the first time we're being taught like how this mechanic works for like the later mechanic. And you'll start to see like mannequins will start appearing all along the edges of the arena, and they appear in a certain order. The way they appear in a certain order is like 1, 2, 3, 4, rotating from clockwise, like from north to south east, and then also 1, 2, 3, 4 spawning from south to northwest. This is to be like very indicative of how like the mechanic like is to resolve later, and this will also like help to determine what debuffs you should be getting onto your clone. So this is always going to be the same pattern no matter what. So you will
That's
not
why
have
they
to
resolve the
really,
way
like,
they
worry
do.
about this.
Yeah, he's light party 2
So going
cleave.
into the next part, you'll see that here.
Yeah,
you
he's
get
second,
to a
right?
random one of these
Yeah.
ads, and the ad that you get to
And then you
tether
do
to
snake
is going to
prio
actually
depending on what you
determine
need.
mechanic you get. I'll bring up the image, like little cheat sheet we had to use for which we were getting, but here you can see I get tethered to a northeast ad. With a northeast ad, I am going to be getting a conal because later on, when time gets rewound, our ads will get a mechanic, and they will use that mechanic. So we need to be determining our later mechanic by grabbing it. So for here, once again, we followed the snake prio system. So since I had the rightmost or the clockwise most, like the first clockwise conal, that means I will be wanting to get the first conal going from clockwise. The other conal, which would be Alice over here in the top left, which would be northwest, it wants the other conal, so they'll get the first conal going northwest and counterclockwise. That's where like the snake prio really comes into handy. And the lindworm, when they start to spawn with debuffs, what can spawn is pure random. You can have the conals spawn like north and northeast. You could have it be all kinds of jank, so you might have to do like a full spin of your camera. This is like no consistency to it. So here you can see that my lindworm for the first clockwise conal was very easy to grab. It was literally the first north one. So I just go and grab it. And then you can see Alice is running off to grab the other conal over on the southeast corner. So that this shows like it's completely like random over here. But with this, we just stand in front of our ad and we want to make sure we get the mechanic. You want to make sure we get the mechanic because it locks in. Right here it locks in at the exact same time Fireball Splash cast bar starts. So if you kind of don't want to stare at your tether, you can stare at the target, and as soon as you see the cast bar for Fireball Splash pop up, that is when you're able to freely move and not have to worry about yoinking tethers. You can see that tethers here will snap onto multiple players. Like here, you will see that this actually doesn't have that good of a POV of it, but tethers can be on more than one player. And when tethers are tethered, when you have like 3 tethers, let's say if I had 3 tethers on myself, if I can only end the mechanic with 1. So if I have 3 on me, it will automatically randomly assort. It will give me one of the random tethers on me, and then it will give the 2 other tethers that were on me to players who do not have tethers randomly. And that can cause problems because it will randomly assign. So that's why you want to make sure you have yours and you stay here until the mechanic locks it in, so that you don't accidentally change what mechanic you have, because this is very important since your clone is going to be determined later. So looking at this image, depending on where your clone is in relative to like true north, you will see that we have like the different tethers to indicate where each person is actually going to be going. So for here, you'll see if you're on the right side, you will always be grabbing the first clockwise ad from north of that type of debuff. And then on the left side, if you're any of those, you'll be grabbing the first from northwest counterclockwise ad of that debuff. The north
That's exactly the same as ours too. Looking at it,
grab the boss
I know
tether,
they're DN.
and the south will always want to have nothing. So for the south to ever avoid grabbing a tether, they will stand slightly inside the boss's hitbox, because if a tether does spawn on them and they're standing true south, then it will cause a DPS to have to disengage, or if it's the main tank that needs that tether, the main tank will end up having to drag the boss south temporarily to grab that tether, and that can cause some problems as the boss tether will then be actively moving. So the south will always want to stand slightly inside of the hitbox. So this right here is to show like what all the tethers need. I will, at the end of the video, always include like all the links to these images. Now going back to this video right here, I've picked up one where we didn't have a mistake on it, and what's going to happen is I know I'm east, so I'm going to be on the right side stack. So I'm going to grab the first stack going clockwise. You can see this is like the worst pattern you can possibly get, where I had to go all the way to the opposite point. And then once this locks in, I'm going to be immediately running up to the north side so I can bait. And the way we orient this, as you can see, we bait 4 people. We have the right side, the rightmost conal, the rightmost stack, the leftmost stack, and then the leftmost conal to bait up here, to bait the 4 Proteans. Then, as you can see in the distance back here, what happens at the same time is the deformations are resolving in the distance. And with the deformations resolving in the distance, they will go off and they will resolve down there. They will be east-west for the 2 deformations, and then straight down south, you will see that we have, it looks like Momo down there, and Momo was nothing. The nothing tether, the no tether at all, will always be getting a deformation. So that person will want to go directly south. Now what goes off next is the stack markers will end up going off. So we will want to divide into stack markers, and we have the nothings are really the only ones who have to flex. So the boss nothing will go over to the east, and the south nothing will end up going over to the west. because we want to like keep that orientation. North goes east and south goes west. We keep that orientation, so we have our south join the west group and our boss tether join the east group. So here we'll break into a group of 4. They'll hit us, and then after we take the stack marker, the cones that we grabbed at the beginning will then start to resolve. And the cones are wherever you are facing. So you will want to make sure you face outwards so that you don't clip the party. And then as soon as the cone goes
behind
out,
them.
you need to get behind the boss for another snaking kick. So this snaking kick is going to go off very quickly after. So you want to dodge behind. So do make sure you resolve the cone before you go over, because if you
And
hit
he's
the person
calling
with the
cone
you will
is
kill
what's
people, like
cleave
you're
on slide 5,
now
right?
for this next part. Now for this next part, this is going to be going back into what we've like all done previously. So we want to get into our previous spots. I want to get as close to the wall as I can now, because what happens is all these mechanics are going to rewind and the bosses are going to like resolve their mechanics. And since this was a 1, like the 1s are north and south, like for the order of spawning, that means this is going to explode and then shoot the 4 Proteans at the same 4 players. So what we need to do is we need to be in our same locations, but we need to be hugging the wall as close as possible, because instead of the boss exploding, this guy is going to explode. This clone is going to explode, and it is very tight positioning. So you need to make sure you're as close to the wall as possible. On the other side, you'll see Nether Wrath Far will be going off, and this baits to the furthest players that are not these 4 Proteans. So to bait this, what we had was our nothings would always bait, and our defamations would stand in between. So if it was far, we had our nothing stand on the clones that were east and west, and our nothings would stand further. And then if it's near, on the other example, the near would stand slightly inside of the flank arrows, like the little where the flank connects to the rear. We would have our nothing stand right there on each side. It's obviously dependent on the main tank, by the way, so it's not always going to be true, but you want to be like southwest, southeast of the boss, because once again, like this proximity is going to go off. So we'd have our nothing stand slightly on the hitbox, and our defamations would stand slightly out, so that they would never bait, because it's a pairs that bait to the 2 closest or the 2 furthest players. So you want to make sure you never double bait. So you'll see here, you're going to see our defamations are going to go stand inside of the clone, and then you can see our nothings are standing slightly further. So you're going to see right here. It baits, and it hits all these players. And then you can see the conos go off of us again. This clone explodes. Then after here, this next part, we break into melee and range groups so that they can keep uptime. Now all the mechanics that have been also stored have been kept. So you want to wait for the defamation. The defamation that ends up going off here. So you want to wait for that defamation that ends up going off here before we can actually move south. So we wait for this defamation. Now we go down to bait, grab our little guys stack, and then we need to all run north, as in the next set of mechanics are going to go off again. So this order of operation is quite simple, as it's just baiting near or far, waiting for the second mechanic to go off, the second stored mechanic. So just stay north, then go to your east-west clones. We have range go west, melees go east for uptime, and then you run right back north immediately. And then after that, that is an entire mechanic. I will now try to get some other POVs and your explanations. So on this one, you're going to see that I'm going to get tethered to the southeast ad, and with this one, this is going to represent that I need to get the southeast, the first decimation on the east side going clockwise. So I will be waiting for the tethers to spawn for these ads. And I will grab the first going clockwise defamation.
So it's that way.
And I will stand and I will wait. And with these defamations, I want to go directly east, resolve my mechanic. And after the defamation resolves, I want to go rejoin the party, as I want to be in the 4-player stack. And then I will want to go behind the boss. So I always look for the flank arrows here. And then after that, we will have to get ready for the reenactment, which is going to be the clones resolving again. Since I'm a defamation, I never want to bait the near or far. I will always want to be in between, like the bait, so that I'm not ever the baiter. Here it's far, so I go to stand on the clone, and Ken is going to bait the far for me. Then after here, we'll go up to north, and then you're going to once again do range and melees. So on this example, I am already going to be on the northeast, which means I'm going to be a conal AoE. With me being a conal AoE, I want to grab the first conal going clockwise, which would be this ad. I will wait, and then once my tether locks in, I will need to be in the northeast corner, and I need to be on the rightmost side, as I will be baiting the rightmost Protean. Then here, I will go wait for the deformation, join the stack. Once the stack resolves, I need to look out so I don't shoot a conal at people. I like to run at the wall. Preferably, you can do either or. You can run at the wall.
The raid plan just says to have the person with the cleave look like be in the front most of the party and look in.
Clip them in case someone was like just lagging behind. Then you want to make sure you're behind.
Not sure if that's any better.
Since the conal, since reenactment, I'm just part of the 4 original Proteans. I would just want to go stand in my spot and once again hug the wall as tight as possible. It's a little bit more lenient on the cones, as the cones are not like hugging that north ad as much. So I will stand here, wait for it, and then we just get ready for melees and range groups again. Alright, so on this example, I'm going to end up getting the boss tether here, and with the boss tether, I'm going to end up just waiting here under the middle of the boss, because I'm kind of hoping that the boss tether immediately spawns on me, which does sometimes happen. But then I want to be able to quickly identify where it goes. And here you can see it spawns on Yoko. So I run over to Yoko, and then I just chill under the middle waiting for the boss. And as soon as it locks in, what you're going to see is I run straight north, and I stand directly south of my clone, like right in the middle of this white square, so that I can place the boss slightly offset from my clone. Then it baits to these 4 players, and I want to immediately run north just to give these deformations, as you can see on the edges, so they don't accidentally end up hitting. Then afterwards, I will go join the east stack, and then I will go to dodge the snaking kick. Then here, since I am a boss tether, I am considered a nothing, and that means I'm going to be doing the work on baiting these near or far. So I can see I have to wait for the cast bar, and I will just chill right here. And I see it's near, so I'm going to stand, make sure I'm closer, and I will stand right slightly on the edge of the hitbox, so that I will bait. Then here, I will get ready to do my east-west groups with melee and ranged. Now here's an example of the nothing, which is south, so I am a deformation.
Oh, so that's not, okay.
Nothing.
I thought boss tether was nothing.
Nothing.
Boss is like you're pushing, like baiting him to come up there. Yeah.
On the south side, so that if I do get a tether, I can easily get it ripped off of me. I will not stand too close to the boss in case I have the boss tether. I will not stand too close to the south ad, so don't get that tether. And all of it can actually resolve. Then as soon as tethers lock in, I will immediately go south, and I will wait for my deformation to resolve. So now I go south, wait for the animation on me to resolve, then run north, and I will join the west stack group, go behind the boss, and then I am considered a nothing, so I will go stand on the east side, and I will get ready for near or far. So here we're going to wait for the near or far cast bar. I am near, so I will once again be the closer, and then Momo will end up being the far, will end up be standing behind me. They are the deformation. Then we get ready for the second resolution for melee and range groups.
Some curious thoughts have appeared. What could they possibly be? Again, they've taken on the champion's form! This bodes ill.
Because he was third, he knows he's stacked. He goes clockwise, grabs a stag.
Yeah, chills there, and then he knows, you already know your position along the north wall too, right? You're innermost.
Everybody has a preset, like, line of responsibilities happening. So once you know what you have to do, you just have to remember what that set is.
I've got a serious case of deja vu here. crops have appeared. What could they possibly be? Again, they've taken on the champion's form. This bodes ill.
That's going to be a cheat sheet moment until that info gets soaked into the brain.
Yep.
Oh yeah. And he's defam, getting stacked.
And it's snake prios, right? He would have looked northwest and then counterclockwise, right? For the first defam.
Yeah, and your light party is obviously based off of where your clone spawns too. That's
right.
So like,
and
you
because he
could
was
get
defam, he
anything.
can't beat this. So
Does your clone at the end,
he
like
needs
this
to be closer,
reenactment?
right? Yeah.
I don't like in.
Does your clone stock what you got? Is that what
Yes.
happens
Yes.
at the end?
Yes, that's why we
Yeah.
have the specific person in that location stock.
In the raid plan, I think he said like they always put the boss or the nothings in between and defam baits, or I don't know, maybe he said it backwards, but like just looking at the raid plan says they always have defam bait.
So if you get a defam or whatever, like wherever you like, second in line is always what? Defam or is that stack? What's
It's
second in line?
Right?
yeah,
That's cone?
clean.
Okay.
It
Yeah.
just depends on like where you're counting from, because like the numbers kind of, like it's how they spawn.
Well, because whatever, it depends on where your thing spawns. Where your thing spawns determines your number.
Yeah.
1 to 4.
And
1
then he
always
shoots
being
right
north.
here. Yeah.
This is
That's during 2 minutes, by the way.
Yeah, that's fine. Just remembering that the conal resolves right after that 4 players, like the light party stacks.
Yay.
It's pretty cool, actually.
This is what you do in Ultimate Relativity too. It's like almost the same, but different like mechanics going out.
And that's also why he slams down on that spot again.
Correct.
Because that clone
Is a
was stocked
stack.
with.
Yeah.
Well, like the most northern clone. What the? Oh, it had boss tether. So
That'll be this right here, right?
yeah, I think so. This person always wants whoever is directly north always wants the boss tether, so that way they can bait the boss.
Yeah.
Baits it north, and then it shoots out the 4 cones towards the people out. You have plenty of time. Just like lock yourself in place once you get your tether. You go to your light party, then you dodge the kick, and then you look out for the cone outwards.
That already happened, right?
Yeah.
Oh, there it happened.
So this is now. You
Yeah, it's
wanna
right
go
after the stack.
Same
Oh,
spots,
okay.
but now this is where defam with bait, and then the nothing or the boss should be in
You
between.
do your stacks, cone, dodge kick,
Okay,
cone, boom.
gotcha.
This will be the wall people go back to their spots. Defam baits, and yeah, he's nothing, so he's gonna be in between. Or it could POV could be different, but again, yep, no, that's what they did. Perfect.
Defams are in the middle, and then whoever's
Well, again, going off the video, but if we're going off the raid plan that we've been linking, it says opposite of that. So there's that wonderful.
Yes. My favorite conflicting strategies.
and we got up. Yep. Looks like he
Well,
got.
what's crazy is these are the dudes that made this strategy. So
Yeah, they've been tweaking it. Is the problem? I was watching the video to understand. Like, obviously, this is like their first day, right? So
yeah.
Yes.
I just want to know how the fucking mech works. I don't give a fuck like where we have to go. Just want to know what's happening. I'm not watching this with the intent of like, oh, I'm fucking standing right here.
Yeah, there's always a better way. It's just a matter of understanding the mechanic. Like what we do with the tank buster baits, and then we take the puddles.
And that right there is why we do Ferocious GCD fucking 2 minutes. Otherwise, the dancer at the top wall doing his fucking raid wide and giving it to no one.
So just boss tether and then nothing. They're the baiters, right?
Yep, they either go near or far. Move to the light party. And then you go around this clone because it shoots out a...
So after finishing Recollection 2, we will be moving into the next part, which we will be mutating cells, and with that we will immediately get assigned some debuffs. So on here you will see some alpha and beta. All this means at the end of the day is betas are allowed to take damage, alphas are not allowed to take damage. And then when they expire, the debuffs will flip and deal a little bit of damage to the players. The alphas will take damage when they flip, and the betas will just flip to alpha. So the alpha's just not allowed to take damage, or they get damage downs. Beta, they need to take damage to resolve mechanics. So here, this will be very similar to like Super Chain from like Athena, if you remember that fight. And what will happen is at this point, you will see 8 shapes. There will be 6 shapes that are very far apart from each other that you can see on the right side. There's 4 shapes all far.
Oh, I see.
There's 2 far shapes and 2 close shapes. You can obviously tell like this is a dynamo right here. Like this one's a dynamo, and this one is a like this is going to be shooting east-west, and then the blue is going to be shooting north-south, and then in the bottom right there is a like just a blue ball, and the blue ball is the chariot. So what we need to do here is the betas need to slow down the 2 closest shapes. So all you have to do is look over at the one with the 2 close shapes. You will see a donut and a orange. So that means we need to go over to the right side, and we need to slow down those 2 shapes on the right side. DPS will always slow down the south, and supports will always slow down the north side. So we needed to go slow down the dynamo and the red. So here we'll go over, we'll stand in front of it, and these have to be pair stacks. So we always, when debuffs at 2 seconds, we would walk into our shape. So we walk in, we take a lot of damage. You do need mitts for this. This will one-shot without mitts. And then we all need to go middle. You have to be careful as an alpha or a beta not to move at this point, because if you accidentally touch any of this, you will end up slowing that shape down. So yeah. So at this point, once we slow down the shapes, we're going to let everything resolve. Everything's going to go in, and then we need to go to the first one that had the dynamo enter, which was on this side. Basically, if you're slowing down a dynamo, that means that dynamo is going to be second. If you're slowing down a ball, that means you're going to be staying there. So here we'll stand here. And to also just rewind really quick and notate was after we like slowed down our shapes, you might have seen our debuff also changed. So you see here, our debuffs change, and right here we get this debuff because our cells are mutating, and then we turn into the other symbol. So that means now our mechanic's going to be kind of reversed. So here we're going to be standing south, north-south, and then we're going to be going north-south of the other one. This is always going to be the same pattern no matter what. You're always going to be dynamo and north-south. It will never be east-west, north-south. Never. It's always north-south and in. And then for this next part, which we're doing like this movement for, we always send our alphas north and our betas south. Our betas need to do whatever the text says, so near, and the alphas need to do the opposite. So since I'm an alpha, I'm going to go north, and I'm going to F off. So I get out of the hitbox, and then you can see the 4 betas are all standing in the hitbox, because the betas are allowed to take damage, alphas are not allowed to. And that's really it for that mechanic. It's just a straightforward
way easier
mechanic.
than I
So
thought.
we'll not have multiple POVs.
It looks crazy, but it's like a very static thing to do.
It's just slowing down the shape, just match the shapes on the other side. So it's just inverted on which ones go. This person has beta. They can do the soaks. You gotta soak it before the beta goes off. Alphas go south, betas go north. Or no, the other way around.
It gets till after. Yeah. Right now you're just dodging the ball cleaves, right?
Yeah, I don't think it matters at this moment. This
That's
part
why
right here.
Just like fuck off. Yeah.
Alpha needs to like go do the opposite of whatever it's saying. Beta needs to do what it's saying. And then red white.
Alright, so moving on, after we finish out mutating cells, there's just going to be another raid wide.
He says the I word, I'm
We're gonna
shutting
have
the
a 2-minute
video off.
burst during a tank buster. This is going to be the usual, where you're just going to get ready to look at the boss and see where they spin. You can see right here, they do it in 180 spin. So we go behind, tanks go through, everyone max melee, resolve mechanic. Now we're going to go into an extremely hard-hitting raid wide. So you do want mitts on this, as this can devastate the team. So
Yep.
All right, time for bed.
That's all we
Not
can.
getting that far before I look at
I was
ID.
gonna say,
That's
I
all
was
we
saying
can
need
like
to get-
digest.
We need
Yeah.
to get that clean to that point to even prog, ideally. So.
Yeah. Now, well, yeah.
Bro, the mechanics for phase 2 are insane.
Yeah, that's like Jason said. That's ultimate level of mechanics, 100%. Personal responsibility to the max. Like a ninth man can help a little, but
That shit is fucking crazy.
It's ultimate because everyone gets a different responsibility. It's not like two people get the same responsibility.
yeah, so like a ninth man can't just call like light party responsibilities
Yep.
and say do this, do that. Like there's so much going on there for sure.
Things like BJCC, Nisi passing, all that stuff. It's the same equivalent. Ultimate relativity is super close to that first replication, or a replication with our clones. Clone zone. Okay. Better study up, so we kind of just run through scenarios in your head, basically. Watch videos.
I mean, I assume we're not looking for a healer and going back in now. It's like almost 1.
Nah, because doing an incense would put it fucking 3 in the morning.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's you got just work, so.
I'll just study the replication too then. I'm gonna do it based on raid plan. If this is the same one, they just tweaked it. So.
I mean, I highly doubt we clear, but does everyone want to get together tomorrow after Preston's off of work?
Yeah, yeah.
Just to be
That's
sure.
fine. Yeah.
Okay.
I will be here.
Okay. Just make it sure.
Yo, running it back to replication 1, it will always be a like fire clone and dark clone, north, south, east, west, right? They can't spawn on inner cards, or can they spawn on inner cards?
Yeah, they always spawn cardinals.
Okay. That still puzzles me a little bit, just trying to keep track of what's going on. Because it's like it's a lot happening.
What is different about that banana codex thing for P2?
Ooh, banana.
Did I post that? Or is it on this fucking thing?
I think he posted their idyllic, right? No, that was Lucretia.
Yeah, you've done it.
Toxic Friend shit does the replication too, different, I think. Oh no, it grabs.
The first one, yeah, it's different.
Pardon.
I wonder what everybody's doing in PO.
I was seeing a lot of DN replication in Pastebin when I looked.
Yeah, I'm gonna study this like fucking basically all day tomorrow. Like when I get up.
You pick a roll or pick a number and decide, and you just run through the scenarios over and over.
Bro, it wouldn't surprise me if somebody cooks a sim for that.
Yeah, same.
Even though I know it never happens for anything Savage related, but
you never know. This is pretty ultimate worthy, so
I mean that's pretty crazy for no Plogon people. When there's Plogon and then triggers, like that'll be fucking brain dead as fuck. That's not in the WTF thing. I was trying to see where the banana codex thing was or what was different.
Let me share my web browser. Let me know when you're in.
I'm here.
I'm here.
So in this one, you're on modified right here.
Yeah.
You can get to the DN replication, the clone zone, which we were looking at, super chain, and idyllic dream. I think if you go to this one, the Shabin, I think this is
I'll be right back.
I think this is the banana one.
Well, you can continue, but I'll be right back.
Yeah, this one's the same. Does it say like banana somewhere? Oh, is that why it's a banana?
It says no. It says DN. No, banana was the team that was Treader week 1. Banana Codex is the name of the team. Like DN.
If they can send me.
I don't know what Shabin versus modified. I guess this is the first version, and then this is the more updated people want. Are we waiting for Jesse tonight, or are we just stopping here?
No, we're gonna stop here because obviously an instance will put it like to 3 a.m. and they go to work tomorrow. So.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All good.
Hoping that like what we're looking at now is like their DNs like revised or like when they're making little revisions to it, because like Monka Giga and Ament said both like DN P2 is fucking garbage for everything. So surely that's them fixing it and updating it. But like I'm also trying to ask both of them for whatever they think is the best, and if they say that banana shit or whatever, to just link it so we can see what's different. I just want to know what's different, not saying we do that.
Right. I can ask my friends too.
Yeah, if you can get it, yeah.
Yeah. Let me see. We're looking for a banana.
I know that live on the game, yeah.
I mean,
it might be in the fucking. Does Nar have a Savage page?
Is it Codex or Codec?
I think it's Codex.
Codex, trade, plan, core, and.
Look in mayo bin.
A mayo bin? Like a mayonnaise?
Mayonnaise.
Other. Okay, I got a friend who's gonna try grab it and then send it to me. Thank you, Minu. Alright, let me. Oh, you got it too. Okay, I'm gonna pull it up on my screen. See. Banana C
Oh shit!
idyllic.
The Szechuan sauce.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Secret agent man.
Yapper plan. So for my friend who just sent me theirs, she said they did DN for the first mechanics and then idyllic banana for the rest. So I guess we'll just have to come to a agreement together.
Gotta do a mix of shit.
And we fuck with the icons of the people. The fucking medic, the ninja.
He's juggling.
Why is the red mage juggling?
He's a clown. He does the backflips. He has the thing in his hand.
Like the bard should be the clown.
Stand under your guy so nobody steals it.
Secret agent.
That looks the same, right? Yeah. I feel like there's not a lot of ways to do that. So
I think. Wait, did they swap the stack and cone markers from the other paste bin that we're using? I think they did. I think stacks were on the outside and cones were on the inside.
No, stacks were on the inside of Barry.
yeah, stacks were innermost.
Okay. Never mind.
I wish PF could
Yeah, all this looks the same so far. I mean, obviously there was some slight difference stuff in that, but I feel like the way we were gonna do like the DN for replications looks better. Damn, bro, he's meditating. He's dead. Yeah.
Also, while where all these mechanics are happening, you're still hitting boss when you can.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna suck for whoever gets defam. And they can't hit boss from far away.
Well, it's a good thing we have, there's only 3 people that can get fucked.
Well, 2.5. I can kind of not get fucked because
That's
I got
true. That's true.
2.5. Yo,
That's true. Holy Spirit.
Holy Spirit, or even I don't know if my
No,
1 minute.
no, well, 2 minutes starts there during your defam, so you should have your sword combo.
Okay, so 2 guys are fucked.
and it will pick those 2 guys every time.
Lightning shot.
A is alpha is I can't take damage. Beta is me take damage. Beta fucks.
Yeah, I thought this is way easier than I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna have like pairs or proteans and shit like that. It's legit just doing
just match
like
the
dynamo and fucking safe spot and then stacks, right?
Yeah, it's just matching the shapes
And
on
then
the other side.
they're ideally the same too, right?
You always go to the ones that are farther out, correct? Because you need to delay those, right? Not the ones that are closer. The ones that are farther out need to be delayed so that way they don't. Like,
yes, and then you go to the black hole that had the closer ones because that one's gonna go up first. Basically, you're just delaying the opposite happening on the other one, so you can get to the other one to do the same thing you just did in the first one. Because if you don't delay it, all those things are going to go up all at once in the other one.
Oh, dude, yo, beta tank needs to provoke so alpha tank doesn't fail mech.
Oh, okay.
That's just eyeballs right there.
Yep. Good thing I got those.
So are we always getting rid of the chariot?
What do you mean?
I feel like you can't have a chariot go off on either one of these, right? you ideally want the dynamo every time. Am I wrong?
If you got a chariot.
No, I think you're delaying one of each, right? Well, one dynamo and one chariot. So one happens
so
on
they're
one.
offset. I see
Yeah.
what you're saying. So the dynamo, when we start here, like this chariot's going off.
Yes. I think
And
you just
then, like this would come in last, and then when we come over here and do this one, and the dynamo goes off. Okay. And then once that swaps,
you basically want
alphas can't take damage, right?
Alpha cannot take damage.
Oh
And
yeah,
then-
see there you go.
Yeah, basically you match the one that's happening closest on the other side. So, and then you just go to the one that's
We're just
better
going to
suited.
each one when it's safe, right?
Yeah. So if the like in that example that you had, the dynamo the chariot is the unsafe one that's closest that goes off first. So the other one's ideally going to be safer first.
We delay. Okay. Oh, we would delay the fucking.
You're just
purple
offsetting.
thingy.
You're
The
offsetting
purple-
it.
Yeah. And then we delay the chariot on the other side. Is what we do.
Yep. And so the donut and the proteins left and right go off first. And then you go to the right one. And then go to the left.
Now, can the safe spot be either like east or west first?
Yes.
Yeah,
Based on
I'm pretty sure
these
So that
pictures.
makes
I'm pretty
sense.
sure we want to delay whatever thing is dangerous first, or whatever the fuck. We want to make sure we always are in a donut first, right?
You want to delay what's closest happening on the other side. It's just match the ones that are closest. There's 6 far out, 2 close. If there's 2 close, then in that case it was the chariot and the hourglass. You want to delay the chariot and hourglass on the other side.
Bro, the amount of like shit in these raid plans is insane for this one fight. For this one fucking fight. That is nuts.
I'm ready.
They really went off for this shit, did they not?
They really wanted to make a bang for their last
It's
tier raid
holy
for the
fuck,
expansion.
People will be paying absolute giga money for that fight, and I don't even know if I'll ever clear in a loot master.
I'm gonna be honest, like I thought the last tier was crazy if you didn't have an 8-man, like it just got way worse.
I feel like that won't be that bad.
It's just
Honestly, Tyrant's still at the top, bro. Tyrant's a monster. I think the only thing that makes him easier is gear. It just allows for more fuck up.
it's just so much mobility in Tyrant.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just-
there's 2 different beasts. Like this one's about to be a memorization, personal responsibility fight.
That's more
and that
puzzle where
one-
like Tyrant's like execution heavy.
Yep. I'm okay with puzzles as long as everyone can do their puzzle piece right. Because one person fucks up, it's just chain reaction at that point. And there's 3 puzzles, or 4 puzzles in total, basically. Or even more than that.
Oh yeah, well let's see you do it, wise guy.
Okay.
I'm Joe Biden standing over the two puzzle pieces meme.
I don't know that one. You can send it to me.
Wait, you've never seen that one? What the
No,
fuck?
I haven't seen it.
Who the fuck is Throb Moss, dude?
Yeah, where they at,
Rob
bro?
Moss- he had this shit solved fucking weeks ago, dude.
Already did.
It's time for Juno, big dog.
It's
Where's Mo?
always north
Get Mo
south
back
on
in
the
here.
inside when you're on the things.
Okay, so let's see you take a
Yeah.
crack.
I bet you I know where he is right now without even clicking on his name if I had to guess.
Yo, Kyle, you wanna
So there is nothing.
hit Van Fattel?
We could try if you want.
I'm okay going.
I'll be right back again.
Oh,
Is it
no.
there's no way we get loot.
Probably not, but I mean, I'm basically not gonna get loot because both Aqua and I already cleared first one for this week.
Oh well, then there's no point.
Unless you want to try going in by yourself, but I'm sure you don't want that either.
No, I'm already behind. I can't be asked. That's why I was wanting to go with JC, but apparently I just didn't hear y'all ask. So, whatever.
You even told me to go.
You were going through the ringer on that PvP. I don't know what happened in there. It didn't sound fun. And then I think you went to bed. I can only imagine.
I have no idea. I don't remember. That's why I said I was high as fuck, like way higher than.
I was like, you wanna go M9S, and I just hear you getting like really angry at PvP. I'm like, okay, I'll wait for him to finish that, and then you went in again. I'm like, you wanna do M9S after that, and even more anger, and then okay, and then I'm like, next thing I know, you were not even here, and I'm like,
And then 3
okay,
hours in the Sleepy Joe channels.
I'll wait I'll wait a couple hours, and then you never came back. I'm like, okay, I'm going in.
I didn't go to sleep because I tried to go do Vamp Fatale on my own later. The party was fucking dog shit, so I just closed the game and went to sleep.
I remember at one point you're like, all right, I'm gonna do Aqua's account on Vamp Patel. I remember hearing that.
I mean, I'm still down to go in if you don't care about chess, just for clear. Probably tomorrow I can pick up Kiri so we can do 4-man on. Otherwise, I'll probably just try it. M10 tonight if you don't feel like it.
Yeah, you can go ahead.
Tuesday though, we'll sync
We just
up.
need to clear the fight, and then I can try to clear all my ults through it.
Yeah, we have time. I mean, there's no rush. You guys aren't raiding Tuesday, right? For this group. This group.
I don't know. I never know.
No, we're going Wednesday.
I make it my mission to not know because I'm gonna be there every time regardless.
Yes. I don't even know where either.
I keep my expectations at the minimum that they can go to. That way, whenever nobody shows up, I'm not concerned about it. Because I always expect nobody to show up. Or be late. Or be sleeping.
I wonder if Kiri can pot now.
Yeah, why was that crashing his game?
Bro, I have no idea. It was insane. Like, he couldn't pot, so his game crashed every time he potted. I'll have to ask him if he got it fixed or not.
That's some Cody. That's some Cody problem right there.
I'm committing bed.
Alright.
Bed aside.
Good night.
Bye bye. I'm on.
Yo, you guys fucked with my drip today?
Yeah. I was checking it out when we were in 12.
Thank you.
We were waiting on something.
Maybe I was peeing. I'm probably peeing.
Where the fuck is Moses?
Walking on water? No, he's no, he's the one that. Wait, Moses is the one that splits the water, right? I don't know.
Yeah.
It has to
All I
do
know
with
is
water.
I'm also going to bed.
Okay. Good night, my dude.
Bye.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Jason, Kyle, you guys planning to hit 9?
I'm down.
I don't know.
We can do an any chest if you don't care, Kyle. It's up to you. I don't want to make you do it if you don't want to. You can also make a party. I'm looking forward to running some scenarios through my head for this. I mean, the XIV sim did have Abyssos and Abyssos Savage mechanics in it, so.
Which one?
Wasn't that the browser sim? Or
Yeah,
no?
yeah, the browser sim. The one where you can have 8 people like join an instance. I don't know what the mechanics were because this shit doesn't load.
Gentlemen,
Yes.
Yes.
behold.
Yes.
What am I
Quick
beholding?
screening.
The cure for my fucking illness.
No, not the cure for my illness. It is in general chat.
What is this?
Map changing.
Hey,
Yes.
The Masters.
Yes.
What
we got?
What's this game?
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Oh shit!
Oh, it's got lions for E12S.
It do. It got all. It basically has the whole entire 12S for.
That's crazy. They made shit for fucking P4S.
Yo, Heaven's Fall. Yo, do Heaven's Fall right now. Come on.
Will it let me do it by myself? Oh shit!
I think you can have a.
Yeah.
Yo, you're on Bahamut's hand.
Who am I? What the fuck is this?
Putting down the Neurolinks.
Map changing.
Oh.
Oh shit!
So I was moving. Hello. Also, it's got me on this dog shit ass. Fucking get me the fuck off of that. People that play that need to be fucking studied. Holy shit.
You can study me and Glenn.
Yeah, I know.
And we don't use.
Hold on, he's been studying us. He already knows we're fucking retards. Okay, like
We don't use the bongos either, so everything is solved in our eyeballs.
I used to do it for like 1,000 hours and then I woke up. You guys are still in this fucking simulation. Oh fuck!
Hey, I think it's impressive.
It's my one. It's over. Oh. Wait, who am I? Who am I?
Who art thou?
Is it gonna show towers? No, it doesn't even show towers. What the fuck? How's that supposed to help you at all?
What game that in, Preston?
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Oh shit, him Master Yu-Gi-Oh! Okay. What's the highest tier?